Alright, what is up, you champions? I'm Kenroy here representing Invoked Performapal, and as promised, I will show you a combo video. Be fair, this is not my Kenroy deck. This is a deck that I've showed a deck profile of a little while ago. This is my Performapal Invoked deck, and it went into some other changes that I believe is probably more consistent and more explosive. But let's show you like a very standard generic play. So this is a 3-card combo, and to prove it, let's have these. There's 2 random cards here. It doesn't matter what these cards are. With this combo right here, oops, let's fix this. Right here, you will always have a you would have a Triton on board and a Macabre on board, and you will have, like, you know, with some other cards in your hand for like next turn. So you will have like this is like a plus I think 5 combo. So the start of the combo, it's very necessary. Like the only thing that's probably hard to get to that's not like searchable is this card. I mean, it will be searchable soon, but I guess by the time that card comes out, you know, I guess we'll be playing pendulums. But you need to have a pendulumizer in your hand, a way to get to your field spell, and any level 4 pendulum Performapal monster. Actually, I think it will work with almost any Performapal monster. Yeah, it'll work with any Performapal monster. Just like if you, I think you need to have like a low scale for you to like to make it like a plus 4 or 5. If you have a high scale, it's only like a plus like 3 or 2, I believe. Well, let's just start with the combo. So what I generally like doing, I like to activate the terraforming to search the field spell. So activate the field spell. Put that in the grave. But I guess the grave would be. Put that in the graveyard. You activate the field spell. That's my hand. Activate the field spell to search Alistair. And Alistair would search for this guy. And then you would activate Pendulumizing. Let's see if it's Pendulumizing, sending the Alistair to grave. Right? Oh, sending Alistair to grave. Thus summoning your secret rare. Summoning secret rare. Performapal. Oops. Not clear. Performapal sorcerer. And then you activate sorcerer's effect to target himself and the field spell. So you would destroy him. So you search 2, put him on top of the actual deck. And then this is very important. You would have to add a high scale and a second donkey. So what I like to do, I like to add the second donkey, and I guess this is where to get one of the pluses. You get Performapal, Turtle, and second donkey. This is important for a reason. I'll show you why. Alright, so these are in your hand. So then you'll activate the turtle, and then you'll activate your random low scale Performapal monster. And then this procs is activate, so you draw 1 card. Doesn't matter what it is, so I'll just keep it face down. And then you would pendulum summon for 2. right? Then you activate second donkey's effect. This is why it's important to search second donkey. So second donkey will, when you summon, you get to add a Performapal. You send a Performapal to the graveyard, but if you control complete scales, which we do, you can add any Performapal monster from your graveyard to your hand, except for a second donkey. So you would take that to add your light of choice. I play 2 lights. I play Phoenix, and I play Unicorn. I guess the reason why I play Unicorn, it's like the most useless one because you can't really pendulum summon it. That's why I like to add it into the hand. At least with this, you can, you could block OTKs, and you could buff your monsters, and it's a 2K beater, and you could pendulum summon it, you could reuse it. So I guess I like to hold on to it sometimes. But you don't activate this yet, so you would just go into your Broad Bowl. You detach your Broad Bowl. Search for a monster negate. So you could either search for your Performapal monster, but I like to search for what's his name? Dragoons. Because he's level 4 and he's a pendulum monster and he's a low scale. In case something happens, I can always choose to use him as an XYZ or etc. And this guy uses clearly for high scale or for discard fodder for monster negates. And then you would go into your Dryden. After your Dryden, you activate Invoke Fusion. You send your light to the grave, and you banish your Alistair. Summon Makuba. Then you activate the spell card, shuffles back into the deck, add it back to your hand for either a monster negate or an attack buff. Shuffle your deck or whatnot. And there you have your board, just 3 cards. So now you're in your hand. You would have 5 cards in your hand. 2 monsters on board. It's not like the best possible hand in this deck. I'll show you the best possible hand, but it's one of the most consistent, easiest combos to get off. Because whenever I'm playing the tournament, I normally always end off with a board like this. You could, if you want in the budget, you could always replace this with Trappist Rafflesia, but you will, instead of having 5 cards in your hand, you will have yourself 4. So in having a high scale, the one difference is you would just have 4 cards in your hand again, not 5. That's the only difference. This is it doesn't matter what Performapal monster you have. You could always all you need is the field spell, way to get to the field spell, and Pendulum Rising in any Performapal monster. It doesn't matter what it is, and you make this board just super consistent, super easy. These 2. Now, since you already have your monster, you would just search your scales. So actually, if you have this, you actually plus more. So I would search, for example, this, and where's your boy? This guy. This is more idea. This is why I play 2 second donkeys. So you have this. You draw your extra card. Oops. Let me see. Yeah, you card. less card in my hand. Yeah, so search for that. So then you're ready at. So here's where you get the plus, the extra plus from. Is Diagram Man's effect. It's pendulum effect, which allows you to. I don't know if you can read that. Probably can't. Which allows you to add a pendulum Performapal monster in the graveyard back to your hand. So you get either. Sometimes I add back. If I already have a sorcerer in my hands, so if I auto my draws, you know, I would just add, like, you know, this is for like straight negate, high scale and whatnot, because I have a low scale, you know, we need a high scale. But let's say I don't, you know, I counted in my hand, draw kind of subpar, so I'll add this back to my hand. And then I have 6 cards in my hand instead of 5. And, you know, and if you're bored, you have your full scales and whatnot. You know, even if your opponent breaks your board and they don't decay you, you could just literally come back like 10 times as strong, because this is just like a play, the setup to get to your more nastier plays. This is like your opener. Like the deck does way more than this. And let's rewind it a little bit. I'll show you. Just say I open up with this guy. It's still a +4 combo. That's really good. And you shuffle it back into that. Yeah, you still get the same results. Like it's still good. I mean, you don't get a free draw, but like that's. I mean, it shows you how super consistent, crazy consistent this deck can be a lot of times. That's it. I'll show you one more God hand, and this is like the least likely of the bunch because it requires. Banishing your 2 targets, your light and Alistair. Summon Big Boy himself. There we go. So you get 4 monsters on board. And then don't forget to activate this effect. Shuffle back to the deck. Add back your Alistair with 4 cards in hand. Then this is where you proceed to the end phase. And then you would like search your deck for like you search your deck for a Diagram Man or Joker. In this case, you tend to be drawn to the Joker, so I guess you would search the Diagram Man. So 5 cards in, 4 cards on board, and you make sure to keep in mind you have this still in your on the field, so you can still use it for your Alistair. Because say if they beat over this, you could summon the win one, or that Gusto Ammo recycles back into the deck, and then summon it again, but they can't respond to it. So this still counts as a advantage. So you technically end off with your board with 1, 2, 3. So this is it's a +7 right off here, and you have major comeback plays with this hand. So this is my favorite God hand combo type of thing. A little more aggressive. The same point doesn't do anything. Switch to attack mode. Activate effect. Add some more beaters to the board and just beat face. And you can just have this board do whatever. So you have a potential. I mean, you got a meat shield that starts off combos for next turn. If they leave it on board, they would have to get rid of this. Because this plus yeah, they'll have to get rid of that. And then you got a potential monster negate or spell negate. I don't really run them as traps, so I guess it won't be a trap negate. You got your monster popper, and you got your your anti-board wipe. And if they get rid of your scales, I mean you have fresh scales to search, and if these dies, add stuff back to hand with Diagram Man. So it's pretty good. But that's the end of my combo video. Hope you guys enjoy. This is Kenroy representing Kenroy. I'm signing out. Peace.
No.